So 106.3 FM, you are tuned in to the Ownership Club. I am Alex the One, getting it done, your Latino extraordinaire. And with me, I got none other than
DJ Get 'em, let's get it.
DJ Get 'em. And of course, we got the super producer, B. Hendrix, in the building.
Boom, 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 boom.
And check this out, this is an exclusive Ownership Club interview. I've known this man for, I want to say, 10 plus, almost 15 plus years.
Yes, sir.
And it's one of those scenarios that when you see him, it's just like you just saw him, you bumped into him yesterday, right? And he is definitely Chicago royalty. When you bring up the top dogs, the GOATs, the Route Mushmores of Chicago hip-hop, this man is definitely on it. Please help me give it up for D.A. Smart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, where do I even start, fam? It's been, like I said, about 10, 15 years. Last time we got to chop it up, we was at a show, you rocked it.
Yeah.
During the blizzard, he packed the house.
Dope, man.
Packed the house.
I remember that, G.
It was epic for sure, bro. And so how does it
Thanks
feel?
for having me out.
Absolutely, absolutely. How does it feel, bro, to be considered on the Mount Rushmore Chicago hip hop?
It feels good to hear it coming out of your mouth.
I got $5 to say that.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people don't think that way. They think somebody else needs to be up there. You know what I mean? And they just don't know the true history of hip hop. But that's okay. I don't.
Well, please elaborate.
I'm not upset.
Educate us, please.
I'm just saying. I was out in the '90s. You know what I'm talking about? '95, Walk With Me came out. Y'all really haven't heard nothing from me since then. So it's the anthem. It's been around forever. It's still around. But, a lot of people came. A lot of people has blown up from Chicago. When I was rapping, it wasn't a lot of, stars in Chicago or people that's considered stars or well known in the rap game in Chicago. So it's been so many people after me and what I've done that, a lot of people don't remember that. So they don't know me per se, but that's cool that they know the song and that could reintroduce me to this new generation. So what's up?
Absolutely. Check this out. In the hallway, DJ Gibb and I were chopping it up, and he was spitting the whole first 16 bars. I was like, that's 20 plus. He knew it word for word, and that's legendary because. Can I do that to certain artists? Maybe Pac, I can do it. Probably to Pac. And maybe to Big Pun a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But D.A. Smart, everybody knows that. Put your left foot in front of your right foot, walk with me. Tell me that process, bro, because that was like the first of its kind. Nobody has ever even attempted to put neighborhood mobs in a song before.
Well, after I got blackballed by the industry for being stand up, not selling out, not signing contracts to give away my rights as an artist, my rights to pass on whatever I gained in this industry, my image, and everything else. After you say no a couple of times to millions of dollars, they blackball you. So they be like, we ain't messing with him. So after that, I went independent. We started Creators Way Associated Labels. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but that's where you get Do or Die, Johnny P, Twister, all of them came off the label that I helped put together along with the legendary Trackster, Lug G, myself. We did that, and that's where Walk With Me came out on. Just unfortunate I had got into some legal issues, so I couldn't keep promoting my song. That's why you haven't heard nothing from me, and people assume that I was dead or locked up in jail. Just life-ing.
Life was life.
You know what I'm talking about? So, but I'm still alive. It's not a period at the end of my life, and I still could do it better than anybody I know that's alive, living right now today. And if you don't believe that, and you want to try that, cross that threshold,
talk that talk, what?
I can show you better than I can tell you. That's all I'm saying, But the process of making Walk With Me was, I needed to make something for the streets. I was a pro-black rapper, hip-hop. I was born in the essence of hip-hop. I wanted to uplift my community, my people, my woman, my children, my community. You feel me? So I was with the, brothers and sisters and, assalamu alaikums, I wasn't interested in the BITCH and the, H is a H and a NIGGA. I wasn't interested in that. So that's why I got blackballed. So new label. I had to do something for the streets.
You did something for the streets, all right.
It's like, okay, what could you do for the streets, DA? And that's what I came up with. Especially once I heard the tracks, the beat, do-do, do-do,
That's Traxster.
That's the legendary
I
Traxster.
know the second one was Traxster. I didn't know the first one was.
Yeah, all that's Traxster. Traxster produced the Adrenaline Rush
Rush,
album.
yep.
He produced the first album off Do or Die. Like I said, I was instrumental in putting that whole situation together. That's why y'all have what y'all have in Chicago.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Why, that's why
Definitely one of the pillars.
homage need to be paid
Yes,
on the real side. You know, just for knowledge. You know what I mean? So that's how Walk With Me was born. You know, I wanted to touch the streets in a different way, not just to be talking about some negative stuff. If you notice, I didn't even put my name in the song. It wasn't even about me. It was about the gangs. It was about the street soldiers. And it wasn't pitting nobody against nobody.
Yes.
It was basically like Jesus coming through, not by the way of the Gentiles, but go back to the lost sheep to tell them to do what? Follow me, right? Ain't that what Jesus said? Tell them to do? Follow me. So that's all I did was ask them to walk with me, and I was talking to the street soldiers of the day.
Yeah, that's one of those songs you can close your eyes and you just paint that story so vividly.
Right.
It's like you're literally walking with them, and you're checking out over here. Oh snap! There goes over there. Sometimes to this day, I hear like a certain street or it's like a certain name, and I'm like, oh, that's what D.A. Smart was saying, right?
Exactly, and can't nobody do that. Anybody that do a song like that, you're gonna have to reference. He got that from D.A. Smart because it was one of his kind. You know what I mean? Not that it was the only gang song that was ever made, because a rapper from Chicago by the name of E.C. Illa did make a song called "What You Be About." What you be about?
Yes, and
It
that was
just
a
probably
classic.
wasn't popular as "Walk With Me," or as pressing the issue as "Walk With Me." Like "Walk With Me" was like pressing the issue. It was on the edge. It was like GD's over here, BD's over there. Y'all don't go over there. You gonna be in trouble.
Right.
And "What You Be About" was basically just mentioning it in a smoother way. I just came a little harder. Not that I got the idea from him. Even though we are brothers.
Salute to E.C. Illa.
E.C. Illa, that's my boy. And, you know, I didn't get the idea from his song. You know what I'm saying? It was just something that just came to mind of what I should do.
Right. So when that song first hit, can you tell me about the reception? Like the people, were they mad that you did a song like that? Because the streets are supposed to be quiet, call to silence. Were people embracing it? I mean, what was the feedback you got as soon as you released that?
Everywhere I went, I was embraced. I didn't hear nobody have nothing negative or any type of negative connotation towards me, talking about the street soldiers of the street. I ain't had no problems. It wasn't nothing but love, man.
And you had to do a part 2.
Absolutely.
You had to do a part 2. And
I had to do a part 2.
He told me a story that one night, but if you can elaborate, why'd you made a part 2, including the north side? Because you were talking south side, west side.
Exactly. I had to talk about what I knew about. You know what I'm talking about? So I knew about the south side, east side, west side, because these are places that I frequent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't hang up north, and I actually said that in part 2. I never hung north before, so I can talk about something that I really don't know. You know what I'm talking about? So I can't talk about something, but I heard about it, and then I started breaking down what I heard about for part 2 in the North Pole. So, I had to do that out of respect because just Chicago was asking for it. You know what I mean? They was like, man, why you didn't say that about the North Pole, man?
I think I was one of those guys. Like, how come you didn't say that? We over here too.
You left a whole side out, man.
That's
Like,
right,
what's
yeah,
up? I said, man, I always tell people, if I would have did every neighborhood, that song could be 50
10 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that.
If I named everybody in every gang, it'd be, man, we'd have to have an album.
Yeah, a whole album.
Right,
Track
a Walk With Me album.
Track 1's just west side, track 2 is just south side, track 3 is
You
just
feel
north
me?
side. Right.
You might have to take a couple of tracks for the west side. I don't know.
DJ Get 'em, you were telling me you grew up on the west side. When you heard D.A. Smart Walk With Me, what were the feelings that running through you?
First and foremost, man, I just want to give you your flowers, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But growing up on the west side as a kid, hearing that was like legendary because us as kids, let's keep it real. Back in the days, us as kids, we liked it to live thug life.
Right.
As I
We was
say.
about that
So,
life, yeah.
we depicted that song, and you were so accurate. Okay, he said that this gang over here, this gang over there, that's that neighborhood. You were so accurate with it, bro, and to put that together in a song, legendary.
Dope.
Legendary.
Yeah.
So
I
I
made
give
it for you.
that because I don't know no artist that could have done that in Chicago and to be accurate like that, bro.
Well, I made it for you. And how it was accurate because before I was a message rapper or just battle rapper.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so I used to go to different neighborhoods all the time battling rappers. That's what I did. I went to Henry Hornets, went to the west side, went to the east side, went to anywhere on the south side, slayed everybody. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what hip hop was about. So that's how also going over there for rap, you learn the neighborhood. You know, the G's over here, the Vice Lords over there, the SDs over there, the Latin Keys over there. You know where people at because you gotta know in Chicago, baby.
If you don't know, you're gonna find out
You
real quick.
Exactly.
Real quick.
It might not be in your favor, so you might want to listen to Walk With Me, okay? So, all that helped me in my decision of making that song, knowing that, of course at the time I had to verify some stuff by going and see to make sure that it was accurate. So, but I made that for the city. I made it for you, DJ Get 'em. I made it for you. I made it for us. You feel me?
You shot a music video and everything.
Absolutely.
What was that feeling like? Because I know it was that song was already out for a while before you created the music video.
Absolutely. Just trying to commemorate the anthem. I even made it grainy and old like it would be in 1995 just to capture the moment. But, just to give somebody something visual to connect with the anthem of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And you are also a CEO of your own record label, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about that? What's the name of your record label?
It's called Terra Records Incorporated.
Terra Records Incorporated. And you have a few artists on that label, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you talk about some of the artists that are on there?
Okay, first I have myself, D.A. Smart, the Black Terror. Not only that, I got my brother who is on the sister station here, 92.3, right now, doing an interview with Shondell because he got a new EP out called I Am a Beast, a new single called Hundreds and Hundreds and Hundreds. Y'all can check that out on all platforms, or y'all could go directly to terrorrecordsinc.com and purchase that from his page, definitely.
Okay, maybe we might get him in here.
Absolutely.